Sub-merchants are finally here in Upland. Now, what does that mean exactly, right? Well, it means that you don't have to have your own MetaVenture shop to list your stuff for sale. You can sell your personal stash of NFTs on somebody else's shop. I mean, let's be realistic here. The owning and operating of your own MetaVenture shop, that's not an easy task. It requires a lot of resources, a lot of energy, a lot of time. And a lot of people don't want to dedicate it to that. Similar to, and the concept, of course, isn't new to the real world. We have things like eBay, Amazon, Walmart. People don't want to go through the hassle of having to create their own website to list their stuff for sale, so they sell it through third-party merchants instead. Hey there, John Henry here, SSFTG. Welcome to the video. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome, my friend. I hope to earn your like and subscription today. Not too long ago, I did an expose on Lackey's shop over in New Jersey, METAVENTURE. But the problem is here, when you're using these as a sub-merchant, you have to be on site to be able to list your NFTs for sale. Little side note here, Upland Postal Service, UPS, hello? New business ventures coming, that's for sure. Delivery models, right? People being able to send their stuff, because like right now, I want to be able to list my stuff for sale on Lackey's shop, but I can't because of the fact that I'm not there. I'm in Chicago getting ready for an event. So having a service of people or a group of people, a delivery crew, if you will, like a DoorDash for NFTs, that they come, they show up where you are, pick them up, send them off to where they need to go. What an interesting business model. Just a little side note there. But because of that and the fact that I'm not in New Jersey right now, I'm in Chicago getting ready, what we have is a local shop. And one thing that I did find ahead of time, I was testing this out to see a little bit as to how this all worked, and I ran into a few snags along the way. One of the first snags is that a lot of shops aren't even accepting offers. A lot of shops, when you go to list your item for sale on their shop, aren't even accepting them. It pops up with an error after you go through everything that says they're not accepting them, sorry, check back later. That's really frustrating. There was also another shop that I went into to try to sell, and I found out that they didn't pay their venture dues and they were shut down. So I've been running into a couple snags, but I did find Zen's Legits here in Chicago that is accepting offers, and I've already put up one of my legits for sale on their shop. Now, as far as me personally, I'm going to be 100% honest here. I don't know a lot about some of these teams. Like, I know my favorite teams. I know the ones that I like following, but outside of that, I have no idea. And the rarity of some of these and how much they're actually worth, not a clue. No idea. I tried going onto upxland.me to see if there was a way that you could search legits and how much they're pricing for, but there isn't. You can search block explorers, and that can be kind of handy, but aside from that, there's nothing like an upxland.me for legits that you can use as a search function to see how much things are worth or what their value is or what other people are selling them for, so you can list yours fairly as well. So for you developers out there, if you're listening, it's definitely going to be needed sooner than later. That said, because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, I'm going to pick one that I don't know and I know is a really bad mint. So 2020 Utor Gross, we look at this real quick. And Gross Matos, I love that name. I've got the total minted 218. My mint on this one was 146. So not exactly the top of the line by any means. So let's select this one, and I'm going to list it for UPX or USD. Really cool to see those. And as far as the UPX asking price, again, I have no idea what this is actually worth, so I'm going to try to list it for $5,000 and see what happens. I've got 5,000 UPX on it. $4,850 is how much I'm going to receive. If we go in, you'll notice that it says, please confirm, and this is where you'll get the error on the other shops. This one pops up and says, please confirm that you want to put your 2020 Utor Gross Matos Essential Jersey up for sale for 5,000 UPX. You'll get $4,850 for it. The item will expire 1 day from when the merchant approves it for sale. I'm guessing that this is an adjustable thing that merchants can place. 1 day doesn't seem like a huge amount of time, but either way, it's something that we can give a shot to. You may remove this item from the shop only after it expires. So this makes me think that it's in the shop until you go pick it up. That would be my guess, but we'll see how it all plays through. Let's hit the check mark here, and your Block Explorer should interact with the shop to accept it. Fantastic. I wish they would give me that error just a little bit sooner here. All right, let's go back over and send back to the shop here. I've got one send left. This is dangerous. And 1 second, let me find some sends real quick here. All right, grabbed a couple more sends. Let's head on back over to Zen's Legits here and get this bad boy listed. So, as far as the listing process goes, we can click on right there. We'll go to list my NFLPA legit. I don't remember which one I picked. Was it, oh, this one, Yatur Gross, yeah. We'll go in here. We'll select this. Asking price, 5,000 UPIX. Offer for sale. Yep, that's the one that I want. And there we go. Okay, so now this time, since I'm actually close enough, again, this is what I was talking about with the delivery service, you've submitted your 2020 Yatur Gross Matos Essential Jersey for approval by the shop owner. Once that shop owner accepts it or denies it, you'll get notified, and then it'll go on sale, and you'll be ready to go from there. That's really all there is to it as far as listing your legits for sale in different places. The key element here is that you have to be on site, and the second element is that it would be very helpful to note what the prices are ahead of time. Somebody like me who doesn't really understand the pricing of the sports legits, because that's not been my jam really ever, in terms of, you know, outside of the collection side of things, I don't flip them, I don't trade them or sell them, I buy them and hold them. The ones that I have that I don't really know, I held those too, right? So somebody like me, a resource that we can actually check the pricing on would be incredible, and then we actually know what we're doing. Plus, if somebody's looking to buy them, being able to actually hunt around and find who has it for sale and for how much would also be an incredible service to have. That's going to do it for this one, though. If there's anything that I missed along the way, or if there's a couple extra tips that you want to share with everyone, make sure to drop them down in the comments below. I always love hearing from you all, and I know everybody else would also appreciate all of the tips with this brand new stuff. Always exciting. That's going to do it, though. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the metaverse.